correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
Like, prison is a living hell. Every day you got to go through something totally different. Well, after being stabbed once in prison, after having 3 heart attacks, after having a few dizzy spells and fallouts, prison for me has been a living hell.
In 1990, Christopher Dunn was sentenced to life without parole in Missouri, St. Louis. Plus 90 years because, fuck him, I guess. He was 18 at the time, and the boy he was accused of killing, Rico Rogers, was 15. The 2 detectives on the case were Gerald Brown and Gary Stidham. They found 2 witnesses to the crime, DeMar Stepp, who was 14, and Michael Davis, who was 12. 2 fucking kids as witnesses. That's some amazing detective work. No vulnerability to manipulation possible there. In 1996, Stepp was convicted of murdering a young woman and sentenced to life in prison. In 2005, Dunn received an envelope with an affidavit signed by Stepp, recanting his testimony. The affidavit read, "I lied on Chris Dunn to save myself. I was facing 15 to 30 years in prison, so I was given a deal to lie. Michael Davis said it was Dunn because I said it was him. It was not Dunn that committed the killing, and I and God know it." Davis has also recanted his statement at this time, saying detectives told him, "You go in there and testify against him because this is what he did to your friend." In 1999, Kira Kaywood, a volunteer with a nonprofit called Justice Denied, was assigned to write an article about Dunn. Ever since then, she's been fighting for Dunn, and they're married now. She's hired a lot of private investigators to do what was taken from Dunn back when this case started, which was good legal representation. Back then, Dunn was assigned Janice Good as his public defender. Fuck this woman. She was experienced, but when they finally met, she had done almost no goddamn work on his case and told him to take a plea deal. Dunn refused, and here's a quote from her when Dunn urged her to canvass his neighborhood. "I explained to Chris that my job here was not to find warring gang members, but asked him to specifically tell me who to talk to and what gang he was in." Dunn has never been in a gang, and there are many witnesses who will fucking attest to that. Also, Dunn has witnesses who give him an alibi, and witnesses who knew him saying basically that Dunn would be the last person to do this. So, in 2018, there was a hearing proving Dunn's innocence, and in 2020, Judge William Hickel released his judgment, writing that new evidence has emerged in addition to the recantation, which make it likely that reasonable, properly instructed jurors would find Dunn not guilty. This court does not believe that any jury would now convict Christopher Dunn. Yet he didn't grant Dunn freedom because of a standard that emerged from a 2016 Missouri Court of Appeals decision, basically saying Missouri prisoners who prove their freestanding innocence cannot be released unless they are on death row. Which is fucking ridiculous and part of a bigger problem, which is the American justice system. A lot of people are wrongfully imprisoned in this country, and they'll use bullshit like this to keep them there even when the goddamn judge says he's fucking innocent. This is a story I thought was worth talking about, but I basically got everything from this guy, Chris Pomorsky. He did a lot of great work, and there's an article he wrote in the New Republic, which I'm going to link to. It's called "When Innocence Isn't Enough." And I'm also going to link to justiceforchristopher.org. And hope springs eternal, and hope you have a great week.